What's going on, guys? Rivero here. I'm a little bit sick, but I've still been working on this. We're at the Jabu Jabu dungeon. Oops. Things are looking a lot better. Not as many command blocks everywhere as there used to be. There's still a few here and there. All I have left are the 2 cutscenes with Ruto, and maybe a few things like, obviously, the actual enemies in the game, and I think this switch in specific for when you get the Boomerang. Also, another thing I want to get done is make these blocks able to be picked up so that you can put it on the pressure plate over there. Otherwise, I don't know how I would do that. So let's just kind of look at all the things that work currently now, I guess, at least. So here we are at the start. Have the slingshot, throw it at the button, and it opens up. We have this platform working now. Works correctly. You don't have to like jump or something to stay afloat, similar with Dodongo's Cavern with the platforms in there. And I think this is the last thing, second to last thing. We have this water area where the water level rises. Water is very loud. And then after a while it goes back down. There's a few diagonal doors. They still pretty much just work the same. Oh, and I do need to finish these things too, I guess. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I used to have carpet, but some of them broke, and MC Edit is not something that works right now, so I'm going to have to probably find a new option. In this room, it now works again like it used to. It slowly drags you along the floor. I say it works like it used to, but I don't think I've ever actually shown this on a video. We have another switch that opens and closes a thing, and then there's a switch over here, which if you step on, it's supposed to only say it once. I should fix that. Yeah, it's supposed to say that once, and then once you have Ruto with you, it'll open up. And the last thing is just this platform right here. Once you step on it, it slides down. And then connects with everything else. And that's what I'm at so far. So next I'm aiming to get the Ruto cutscene done. Actually, I'll probably get these done first and then the Ruto cutscene, because part of the cutscene has her go through these. And yeah.
Alright, I don't know what's going on, and I've been working on this for way too long for something that's so dumb. Let me explain. So, we have a bunch of scores, ignore most of them. We're just going to focus on 2. One of them is this, which is Navi, and then the other is Test. So both of these, I'm pretty sure at least, are scoreboards or scores that do this. It tests for if the player is crouching 1 centimeter. And if we watch, so test is at 555, this one and this one both increased. So they're both reacting as if you're crouching and doing that for the score. Now, let's do this in the water. You'll notice that only this one is adding. This one does not react at all. Why is this happening? I don't know, and it's really annoying because I don't know how to fix it. Oh god, everything froze. Okay, there we go. So, the reason this is so terrible is because when we're using Ruto, it doesn't work in the water. And a lot of the puzzles are kind of water-based. I'll just come right and say it. I'm stupid. I'm not, but I am. I'll let you decide. I figured it out. So, it's something I should be using way more, and I never knew existed. Another case of me just having no clue. So, you see it, we have test, we have this, they're the same thing. I crouch, and I'm not moving, and it adds. I added the Navi score so long ago, and I didn't know what it was. There's a thing called sneak time, and there's a thing called crouch 1 centimeter. They are different. I never knew sneak time existed, but that's what the Navi thing was made from. I thought it was made from crouch 1 centimeter, and something weird was happening about how like it updated and it didn't fix the score or something. But this means things like the Boomerang, where when you crouch, you have to move for it to activate the second mode. I don't need that to happen anymore. I'm pretty sure, at least. There might be a few things I have to fix, but other than that, it's a lot better, because at least you can stay in a place and it'll know you're crouching. I'm just tired. I'm glad I got it to work, or at least I know what's going on now, so I can finally finish Jabu Jabu
and continue on.
Okay, I'm so tired right now. Almost done. Almost done. There's just the final cutscenes with Ruto when you actually get the spiritual stone after the final boss. So let's just go through what we have so far. We got these things. This kinda sucked to make, but they work. And it's pretty cool, but I don't know if it was worth it. Because it's only in this little room. I don't know. But yeah, you can put it on that switch and it'll activate the door so you can get through. If you try to bring the box with you, obviously it doesn't work. And any boxes that are in the room that have been moved around, oops, well, see, there's no box here, it gets reset. Alright, now for the cutscenes. These things took forever. So, we get the tag to talk, and she runs away and dies. Totally. And then we chase after her, and then we die. And then another cutscene. That goes on, and then it's like, go away. No. And it's like, fine, carry me. And I'm like, okay. And then this is basically like the boxes, but still annoying and kind of different. And it took forever to make sure that she doesn't go through walls. And she still does if you go like at a corner like perfectly. So the fix for that is that she teleports back. She's a little bit above the ground, but I don't really know. That's only when you throw her out of the wall. Otherwise she looks like that when she resets. So another example of that would be if you try to climb up ladders or vines. It does that. If there's too deep water, if it's just one, it won't reset her. So like in this room over here, if you raise the water level, she'll get reset. So you gotta throw her up on the platform and raise the water. Yeah, that's a puzzle. And then you can use your slingshot to use this, but you can also throw her, which is actually in the game too. I wanted to make sure to include that. You can also throw her in this, and that'll reset her again. And then the next thing is, okay, I don't know how to explain this the best, so we're going to show it first. So we get to the second level, and then we use Ruto in these areas to unlock the certain doors. Now, once we put her on this switch here, hopefully I do it first time, yes, and go through here, if you get too far, she gets reset. Since you're on the second level, she should, yeah, come over here, and then you can pick her up. Now, the problem with this is if you have her thrown all the way over there, and then you walk too far away, she resets here, and players might not know where she's at. But the more places I like test for if the player's at to teleport to her to certain places, the more laggy it gets, because it's constantly testing for if the player's in a certain area. So I wanted to keep that to a minimum. Here's the other pressure plate, which if you step on it normally, it should say something. I think I need to reset that in the next original version. There we go. So then it says that. You step on it with both, and it activates. Okay, what's next? So we need the boomerang, which is in this room. So we can grab that, and let's head back to Ruto. And we want to fall through this thing. This is not currently accessible technically when you have to defeat those tentacle monsters that are in there. Like that, right there, yeah. Tentacle monster. So next up is the mini boss. So there's another cutscene. We throw her up there, the cutscene activates. This took forever. So talk to her. It's a little bit difficult in the water. I'm sure people will get it figured out. Like, they just have to wait a little bit. Anyways, the platform raises up. Kya, what is this thing? An octopus? And this is where the mini boss will be. It's a little bit laggy there because it's teleporting and cloning a lot of objects. As you can see, there's a lot of different platforms. There may be an easier way to do this, but I tried all the cloning options and it doesn't look like you can like clone this certain part, I guess, while keeping the walls still there. I don't really know. But if I didn't do all those different clones, it would get rid of these certain blocks, and those are kind of important. So, mini-boss. Oh god, throw the boomerang. Ah, mini-boss. You defeat the mini-boss. Defeated. Oh shoot, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, mini boss is... Jesus, loud water. Alright, the mini boss is done. Jeez, yeah, now get on the platform and you teleport up. I don't know why it was weird the first time. Totally nothing to worry about. We get teleported up here. Nice! Ignore this sign. And then we go over here, and once you leave this room, it resets the platform so you can go up again and again and again if you want. Wonderful! And there's these enemies, which I still don't really know how I'm going to do, because these are some very strange enemies to create. Once you hurt them, with the boomerang, they turn into normal blocks, so then you can walk on them. Now we're up here, we jump on the platform, it lowers down, lowers. And then, we grab a box that we never use again, and throw it on the pressure plate. Nice. And then we can go out through, and it makes a loud noise. It makes a loud noise if you go back through, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. And yeah, so that's the boss. That's the boss right there. If you didn't hear me the first time, that's the boss. Alright, you throw the boomerang, activates the switch, and it opens up. Nailed it. Beautiful. And then here's the boss. And all that's left is the cutscene. So here's that when it's done. Let's go! Alright. Good. It was good, and then I realized I can't turn around! Alright, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I completely forgot about making this video, and it's been a long time, like 2 months, maybe a month, I'm not sure. But I got a lot done, and I just never recorded it. So let's go over what's left. So we'll go ahead and do the Ruto cutscene, which is now finished. We can go. Oh yeah, it's been so long I forgot how this works. So you start facing this way, and then when you turn around to face Ruto, it kind of acts as if it scares you, and then you jump off, which is basically how it goes in the game. And yeah, so she swims under you across. Starts talking. It's a little annoying to talk and jump in this, because like the water makes it kind of hard too, but anyways, so you now have all 3 spiritual stones. Cutscene there now definitely works. Since I haven't really gone through the entire game, there's a few things that are still broken. Like, she should be teleported, but it's not quite working. And now that we have all the spiritual stones, technically in this game, we'll head to the castle, but as you'll see, it is day, but the gate is still up. And here's the next cutscene. So Zelda goes by with Impa, and you'll see that she throws something over there. And here's Ganondorf. He shoots us with a thing, whatever that is, and then leaves. And then after he's gone, we'll go ahead and be able to move again and grab the Medallion of Time. So we'll be teleported here, another cutscene. And then we have to play the ocarina if we have music. Yeah, so she does play the song. Then we can go ahead and play it. I guess we'll have music on. I just don't want the music that's in the game to overpower. Because as you can tell, there's actually music playing in the world now. And now we will head to the Temple of Time, or will we? We will actually go over here to meet, I believe... Oof, not quite. Yeah, it was just a visual error. Okay, so we go over here, and the dead guard is here. We go up to him, and we can talk to the secret guard that is hidden behind here. He's not moving anymore. Pretty messed up. Alright, let's head to the Temple of Time. Oh, and the people in the... I need to change that name. Good thing I noticed that. We need to... The people in the castle now say different things after Zelda leaves. And my mouse just died. Alright. There we go. I don't know how long these batteries will last. I thought they were already dead before, but we'll see. at the Temple of Time. There are 3 hollows, and an inscription here: "Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time." That is how the inscription reads. We play it. The stones are placed, and the gate opens. And these are displayed here, but we cannot pick them up, so it just looks kind of cool. And here we go. Isn't that? That's the legendary blade, the Master Sword. We pick it up, and we get another cutscene. Lots of cutscenes I've worked on. So we can talk to Raru, I think that's his name, and we get the Kiri tunic to signify that we are an adult now. We have Navy, who's flying around right here. Pretty cool. And here pretty soon, we will get, any second now, the spiritual, or the Medallion of Light, the Light Medallion. Here we are. So, find the other sages. Let's go. But wait, there's one more cutscene. We talk to Sheik, and he tells us where to go next, which is Kakariko Village. And that's pretty much the farthest I've gone. We'll see if I did end up fixing everything so far. I've been working on a song recently, in between working or continuing what I'm doing next, so I don't remember quite what I had finished. Yes, it does in fact teleport you though to the destroyed castle town. And that's pretty much it. We've yet to build Ganon's castle, and there's not really any more story that goes on after this, because once you teleport here, this is the original Hyrule Field. It'll still be used as the adult Link, but like as you can see, the gate isn't like broken, which is one thing I need to fix, and then the Dampe race, which is what I'll do after that, pretty much. So that's how we are so far. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a lot.